Maths Made Easy by Matthew on our YouTube channel, or at metric.maths.made.easy TikTok channel. The last of the examples, on the quadratic inequalities that I'm gonna use. So suppose you require to find the values of x for which the left hand side will be greater than the right hand side, where the left hand side is open brackets 3x minus 2 close brackets all squared greater than 3x. Marks here is 5 marks because the roots are not like on your face. Critical values can't see, solution can't see. So you first have to work out what your roots are, and it's gonna be a little bit challenging. So now what you do is you have to multiply through. And then I'll do it the easy way. I multiply 3x by 3x minus 2, and then I subtract 2, and I multiply again by 3x minus 2 greater than 3x. So I've got 3x times 3x, which is 9x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 greater than 3x. I could have done it the a minus b squared. It's got a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, but I didn't want to do that, but I can do it now because you can see. So a is 3x, so 3x a squared would be 9x squared, 9x squared, 9x squared, sorry, 9x squared there. And then 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x times 2 is negative 12x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And then I take this 3x to the left hand side, and then I end up with a 0. So we make 0, right? Make the right hand side equal to 0 so that you can get your roots, That's the only way. So now what we have, we've got your 9x squared, negative 12, or 12 plus 3 is negative 15x plus 4 greater than 0. Now to find the roots, we have to equate this to 0. So we've got 9x squared minus 15x plus 4 equal to 0. You find your roots, your critical values, your solution, your y-intercept. So you can use N method, you can use whatever method that you can use. So here, got 3x minus 4 times 3x minus 1 equal to 0. 3x times 3x, 9x squared. 3x times negative 1, negative 3x. Negative 4 times 3x is negative 12x. Negative 12x is negative 15x. Negative 4 times negative 1 is 4. Okay, flat. So now we've got your roots is 3x equals to 4, or 3x equals to 1. Therefore, your x is equals to 4 over 3, or x is equals to 1 over 3. Both positive. So now, of course, 4 is greater than that one. So you got your roots. This is your x values. So this is your 1 over 3. And here, this is your 4 over 3. Or 1 and the third, This is 1 and the third. So it's to the right hand side. Now, so your roots, these are your roots. So this is your y equal to 0. What is the question? Question is, when is this greater than 0? So it will be greater than 0. Oh, no, then you must always remember, in between is negative, start with the positive and the positive. And your coefficient of x squared is positive 9, of course, So the solution is here. So I will write the solution here, but you don't write it there, you write it at the bottom, but I write the solution here. Solution is 3x minus 2 all squared is greater than 3x when x is less than a third, or when x is greater than 4 over 3. Okay? And then we can check. Yeah, you can check that. So let's use a 1. So check. X equals to 1. X equals to 1 shouldn't be, because 1 is in between. So this thing should be less than that. So x equals to 1 gives left hand side equals to 3 times 1 minus 2 all squared, which is equal to 3 minus 2 is 1 squared is 1. And then the right hand side, will be equals to 3 times 1, which is equals to 3. So which is greater than, okay, so basically what I'm saying is the left hand side is less than the right hand side when x is equals to 1, because x falls between a third and the 4 over 3. So answer is correct. Yeah. So thank you. Please share, please like, please practice, do this thing again, and make sure that you master it. Yeah. So to find the roots, you must equate the right hand side to 0. Thank you, and goodbye and good luck.